you cannot forget about cleaning the neshama. And one of the most important things in cleaning the neshama is allowing yourself to receive a rebuke and know that if you heard it, that means HaKadosh Baruch Hu sent it. If you heard it, that means HaKadosh Baruch Hu sent it. And when a person does not accept rebuke upon themselves, and they simply look elsewhere, they think that they heard it, but it's not relevant to them. It's relevant to their friends. It's relevant to their spouse. It's relevant to their kids. If you heard it, that means it's relevant to you. Why? Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu has an infinite amount of choices of Torah to bring to your table. If He chose to bring this to you, that means it's relevant to you whenever you may hear this, whether it's today, tomorrow, 20 years from now, whenever that time may be. This is relevant to you. And the same thing goes with all musar, all forms of musar. If you're hearing it, it's certainly relevant to you. Now, the topic is giving. How much is too much giving? Because we've all heard the term, give it all. Give it your all. Give it everything. Leave everything on the field. All types of expressions that, in essence, are trying to give you the message that you should try your hardest. Give everything you can. That's nice to say, but how many of us can truly say that we really apply it in our life, especially when it comes to giving something we don't want to give? Sometimes, you get a gift, especially when you're a young kid, you get a gift, your parents bought you something, and you get a nice toy or something, and then all of a sudden, one of your brothers or sisters, wants to play with it too. And you're like, oh, but it's my toy. Yeah, everyone knows it's your toy. You're the one that got the gift, but just because it's yours doesn't mean you shouldn't share. Yeah, but it's mine. No one is saying it's not yours. But why are you so stingy with your stuff? And this is something that a person already is born with. And if you don't work on it, you will end up being not only a person that's very stingy and very, full of problems in your life and marriage and so on, but you'll also be a miserable person. Because ultimately, the greatest happiness is achieved through giving, not receiving. This is the reason why people that give tend to be happy, whereas people that have a lot don't necessarily have happiness. You have suicide in reports that came out of the U.S. government several years ago, report that over 71% of the people that commit suicide, meaning people that kill themselves, they get to such a point of depression and mental instability and misery that they literally kill themselves. This, you would think, would be a problem for poor people. But you would be wrong. Why? Because over 71% of the people that commit suicide are middle to upper class. In so many words, it's a rich person's problem. People that have more many times end up being more miserable. And it's not because they have more, but rather because they don't know what to do with it once they have it. Is that having it is not necessarily going to give you the happiness, but rather giving it could, not necessarily guarantee would, but could help you gain happiness.